Hey guys, Dr. Ben here, Functional Medicine Centers. Welcome. Excited to have you guys on the video today. Gonna talk about some great things, some tips that we give out every single day, and patients are always like, what do you do? What can I do? What can we do to be healthy? These are some things now that you can do to start being healthy. So welcome. If you're jumping on, go ahead and pop down below where you guys are watching from. We love to see where everybody is all over the country, all over the world. We also love to get questions. So if you've got questions as I'm going through these tips, through these things to be healthy, pop those down below. We want vibrancy. We want to be able to get up, have this energy first thing in the morning, have this energy at 6:30 Mountain Standard Time in the evening, and be able to go all day in between. And that's what I'm going to give you some of the things that I do as well, and that we talk with our patients about every single day. So welcome. If you are new to the page, like or follow this page. It'll give you a little reminder button as well. We'll tell you when we're going live. Go live 3-4 times a week. Lots of good information. If you want to look at past videos on YouTube, we have over 400 videos on there. You can search by topic, all types of different things. So welcome. Also, everybody jumping on, pop down below where you're watching from. I'll give you a shout out, and share this with anybody that you know that's dealing with health issues and may want to jump in and start making some changes in their life. You know, everybody is in a different place, but if they are ready to take action, you know, these are some things that you can start doing right now, today, to get this. So number one thing, washed out. Blood Sugar Doesn't Lie. This is my second book, and you can get it on Amazon. I talk about blood sugar all the time. We use glucose monitors with patients. We're in the process of getting continuous glucose monitors for patients, and we're going to be able to monitor that blood sugar all the time. Stabilized blood sugar is huge. It's one of the biggest things that's going to help somebody have optimal health, and we want that range to be 85 to 110 all day long. Whether somebody's fasting, they've eaten, anything at all, it needs to be consistent. This is a huge part of keeping that health where it needs to be. We could probably reverse 80-90% of chronic conditions if somebody would stabilize their blood sugar. When you're talking about diabetes, heart disease, strokes, Alzheimer's, all types of different things, if you can get that blood sugar stabilized, it's going to make a lot of changes, and that potential degeneration in the cardiovascular, in the brain, a lot of these places. So one of the first things that you need to do is stabilize your blood sugar. If you haven't gotten a glucose monitor or a continuous glucose monitor, that's the first step to be able to start figuring out how to make that stabilize there. So balance your blood sugar. Every time blood sugar goes up too high, we're going to see more inflammation. It's going to make somebody gain weight. It's going to throw off their hormones. They give young women, I've seen 18-year-old girls get put on metformin, which is a diabetes drug, because they have PCOS. It's so rampant out there. Hormones and blood sugar go hand in hand all the time. Low blood sugar issues are going to cause a lot of other problems. That will stimulate the adrenal glands. Every time that happens, I just had somebody yesterday. Hey Patricia, good to see you. I had somebody yesterday, 18-year-old, Scottsbluff, Nebraska, that blood sugar is crashing down, and she's getting this random anxiety. So it's going to get all revved up. She doesn't know why her heart's racing, why her hands are sweaty, or any of those things. Hey Cynthia, good to see you out there in South Dakota. And yet that elevated response, she gets this exaggerated response there, and that's a huge part of the problem, is that it's crashing down, causing this adrenaline surge, and we're getting this random anxiety. So that's one of the big things. Tired, spacey, hangry, all those things when it drops. So you've got to keep that blood sugar stabilized. Number two that you can do to have that optimal health now and to create that health like you want it to is work on the digestion. One of the first things that you do to get your digestion stabilized is do what we call proper food combining. Proper food combining is where you keep your proteins and starches separate. So proteins digest at a different pH level than the starches. And if you combine those together, neither one is going to digest very well. So all of the typical American fare, burger on a bun, turkey sandwich, spaghetti and meatballs, hot dog on a bun, you've got eggs and toast, all these different things, you're going to, hey Lisa, good to see you, slow digestion, this is huge. If you get rid of that improper food combining, that digestion is going to go faster. We see this all the time. So if you combine them together, neither one's going to digest very well. It's going to sit in the stomach longer, and it's going to start pushing up on that sphincter. Will be more likely to get reflux, more likely to get irritation, indigestion, heartburn, all these different things. So keep the proteins and the starches separate at your meals, and that's going to be a huge part of that. So digestion, you've got to be breaking it down properly, but you also have to be eliminating. And so you need to make sure that you're going every day. I had a patient yesterday, somebody had told her you're supposed to go 6 times a day. That might be a little much, but at least 1 or 2 times a day. You want to be excreting, you want to be making sure that things are leaving like they're supposed to. So you don't have to go 6 times a day, but at least once or twice a day. So the proper food combining is going to be at this end, making sure that you're going every day at the other end. Easy, magnesium, if you're not going every day, magnesium citrate, take it up to that point where you're going to be going like you need to. So got to get that digestion improving. Number 3, you need to start going with the movement and exercise piece. A couple questions here. We'll jump back to the movement and exercise. George, proteins and complex carbs separate? Absolutely. So rice and chicken still need to be separate. Hearty piece of bread and turkey need to be separate as well. Yes, proteins and veggies are okay. So you want to eat your proteins, veggies, and good fats. But veggies, you don't want to do starchy veggies. So you don't want to do carrots, you don't want to do potatoes, sweet potatoes, things like that. So you want to keep those proteins and starches separate, but protein, veggies, and good fats. And you could do like some rice and broccoli, some things like that. The problem is that a lot of times that rice and broccoli make that blood sugar go up. So we end up, most people get more into that protein and veggie side because the starches in and of themselves are going to make that blood sugar spike up. But definitely protein, veggies, and fats going to be able to digest a whole lot better. So movement and exercise, we always talk about this. Those are 2 different things, movement and exercise. Movement, every single day you should be moving. So I get up, I get on the treadmill, I walk for 2-3 miles, journal, pray, read everything that I need to do. I'm on the treadmill, I'm walking in there and just going through that process. Exercise is going to be different. So today, my wife and I, we did a minute of cardio. We've got a rowing machine, exercise bikes, and things like that. A minute of cardio, pretty good pace, and then do what you call dumbbell snatch, where you've got a dumbbell, take it to the floor, go all the way up overhead, switch arms, do 20 of those. Do another minute of cardio, then do 30 of those, do another minute of cardio, do 40 of those. So we did that over and over and over today for probably about 15 minutes. Hey Tamara, good to see you. Thanks for the share. So we did that multiple times, got the heart rate elevated, stayed in our zone, and really, really did well. Exercise, you want to be in that 180 minus your age, stay consistent in there. And so the exercise is different than the movement. You need to be moving every day. Walking, biking, swimming, doing something. Your body needs movement every day, but then you need some type of exercise where you're getting that heart rate elevated. It can be as easy as sprints on the bicycle. So go, 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 and then kind of relax. Go, 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 and then relax. So anything you can do to get that heart rate elevated, get it up into that good range, 180 minus your age, and that's going to be a huge part of this. So you've got to be moving, but you've also got to be exercising and actually getting that heart rate elevated. 2 different things. So balanced blood sugar, number 1, work on that digestion, which means proper food combining, as well as make sure you're eliminating every day. The body movement piece, which is going to be movement as well as exercise. Both of those are huge. It's going to help build up BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is going to help neurological function, function. It's going to actually help that digestion move. It's going to help your joints, help blood flow to the brain, all types of different things if you're moving like you need to every day. Number 4, we're going to be looking at sleep. Sleep is absolutely crucial. It's about the number 1 thing that you can be doing for your body. That's when we rest, we repair, regenerate bone, skin, hair, nails, joints, ligaments, brain, gut, all types of different things. You've got to be getting good quality sleep. Think about this though. You've got to earn your sleep. So a lot of people, they're like, yeah, I got 2,000 steps today, but man, I'm tired. I bet I'm gonna sleep tonight. Well, it's not a tired from earning your sleep. Earning your sleep, go back to number 3, you've got to move, you've got to exercise, you've got to have this activity score. If you've got a little Whoop device, it'll tell you your activity score. You've got to be up at that level where you earned your sleep. Do you think there's any farmers, ranchers, anybody out there that did not earn their sleep and they're just lying there with their eyes open and just twiddling their thumbs in the middle of summer when they just had a 14-hour day? Absolutely not. You know, they earn their sleep. They're going to be sleeping well tonight. So many people, though, have insomnia and they have not put in the work it takes to tell their body, hey, you just put in a good day's work. You need to regenerate. So you've got to move, but then also do those other things where you're like I've got this this light ring in front of me, and that is a very bright light, and I would not want to be looking at this at 9 o'clock at night. We don't want to be looking at computers, iPads, phones, anything like that for at least an hour before bed. You want to use like a salt lamp, something like this one here, where can you see that one? Yeah, something like a salt lamp where it's reddish, orangish light, and that's going to be calming to the brain. Blue light is stimulating. Sunset, campfire, lantern, all that stuff is calming. So you've got to calm down that brain, quit stimulating it, turn your cell phone off, put it on airplane mode, put out blackout curtains, you know, get it into that good neutral environment. We keep our room at like 60 degrees at night. In Colorado, here probably 9 months out of the year. In the summer, it gets a little bit hotter. We don't keep the air conditioning that cold, but we keep it very, very cool in that room, and do some relaxation techniques before bed. So we get the massage gun out. I did a video last week on those, comparing some massage guns. We get those out, relax, stretch, talk to the kids, breathe, do some different things through there. So balanced blood sugar, working on that proper food combining, the bowels, movement, exercise, get your proper sleep, and then you want to calm your brain. And this is going to be probably one of the biggest things that's going to be the anti-aging aspect of your health. Calming your brain, working on relaxation. What's the name of the book again? My book, Caroline, is Blood Sugar Doesn't Lie. Sorry, that's backwards. Blood Sugar Doesn't Lie. You can get it on Amazon, and it goes through how we go through our process of stabilizing blood sugar. So the calming of the brain is crucial. That's probably one of the biggest anti-aging techniques you can do. Every Friday, drop the kids off at school, and I go out into the woods and work on what I did on the week, what worked, what didn't, anything I need to change, do some deep breathing, and get that brain to shut down a little bit. It's so crucial to get outside in nature. Even if you're in the middle of the big city, you can still find a park, you can still find some things, look up at the sun, look at birds, get to a lake, whatever you can do to get outside, calm your brain, and that's going to be one of the biggest things that's going to help keep this in as relaxed of a state as possible, which is going to be anti-aging. And so I always say, you either create your day or your day creates you. So this is a big part of it, is getting up in the morning. I get up with a 4 in it. I get up usually at 4:50. I'm up on the treadmill, going through creating my day, working on my goals, working on the things I need to do, praying, reading, doing everything I can to create that day. But it's also calming that brain and getting it into a state that I know I'm going to be able to be as vibrant and help as many people and my family and do as much as I possibly can throughout that day. So do what you can. We've done a lot of other videos on some stress reduction techniques, breathing techniques, things like that. So balance your blood sugar. You can do that today. Right now we have people that go from full diabetic to non-diabetic, not even pre-diabetic, in a matter matter of 6 to 8 weeks. You can get your digestion significantly better, slow digestion, a lot of different things if you combine those foods properly. Move, exercise, do all that. Get your sleep dialed in, and then calm your brain. So do these 5 things today, and you're going to be changing the health status for the rest of your life. Paula, great to see you. You guys stay strong out there. Keep your bodies as vibrant as you possibly can, and remember, you are fated to be healthy. Your bodies were meant to be healthy. They were designed that way, and you've got every opportunity to do it inside of you. Have a great night.